Life under this Liberal government is quickly becoming unaffordable for Canadians. High inflation means that prices are going up twice as fast as wages. Middle-class Canadians are struggling to avoid falling into poverty. Seniors are also hurting. And to make matters worse, the Prime Minister's tax hikes on everything from gasoline to home heating is scheduled to take effect on April 1st. How about showing a little empathy, maybe a little compassion to the millions of Canadians who are struggling to make ends meet because people can no longer afford to pay their bills? Will the government cancel all of these tax hikes on April 1st?
I'd like to thank the member opposite for his question. I'd also like to remind him that the federal carbon price is revenue neutral. In fact, with the climate action incentive, families in the prairies will get close to $1,000 back. And as the governor of the Bank of Canada reminded us at Finance Committee just this week, that climate change itself is also causing inflation.
Cold comfort for Barrie Innisfil residents who this morning are paying $1.72.9 per litre for gasoline. But instead of helping Canadians, the Liberals are actually going to increase the carbon tax by 25%. Increasing taxes now mean that out-of-control grocery prices will go higher. The Liberals claim they're concerned about inflation, but their policies are making the problem much, much worse. Why are the Liberals implementing policies and tax hikes that are punishing Canadians and seniors at a time when they can least afford it? Will they cancel the tax increases on April 1st? Yes or no?
Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to remind that member again that the federal carbon price is revenue neutral. I'm also happy to remind that member that while our government is concerned about inflation, we also understand that this is a global phenomenon.
Owning and operating a business is 24/7. This government's policy of taxation on top of taxation is gouging rural Canadians. Many businesses and families are mere months away from bankruptcy. Mr. Speaker, when will this government commit to stopping the planned tax increase on April 1st?
I'll remind that member that carbon pricing is revenue neutral federally, but also remind that member that our government has had businesses back throughout the greatest economic shock that we've had since the Second World War.
Point of order.
The honourable member for Edmonton West.
In a question period, we heard today repeatedly the parliamentary secretary for the finance minister state the carbon tax is revenue neutral. With the House's permission, I'd like to table page 17 and page 18 of the most recent public accounts, volume 1, that actually show GST collected on the carbon tax was almost $250 million, and then an extra $98 million taken from the carbon tax distributed elsewhere. So it's not carbon neutral.
So we've heard the honourable member's motion to table the document. I'm not going to move into motion. Will anyone say nay? Nay, I can't proceed to that. Sorry.